ETalk, we discuss the latest Bachelor drama, honor Luke Perry's success, and whip up something sweet in the ETalk kitchen. All that and more coming up.
Hey ETalkers, thanks for tuning into this episode of ETalk. I'm Taylor here with Kristen, Matt, and our special guest Brian. Let's jump right into the hot topics for the night. So tell me more, tell me.
All right, so next week we know The Bachelor's at the end, 2-day finale, right?
Yes.
But this week we were treated to the Women Tell All episode, and two things really jumped out to me. First was fourth runner-up Caitlin, Miss North Carolina.
Yes.
She was in the hot seat with Chris Harrison, obviously, talking through her heartbreaking moments with Colton in the last few episodes, as she was sent home during the home episodes.
The homestays, yeah.
And so it really broke my heart to have her come out and talk about this because I didn't really understand that she was actually that much in love with Colton.
I really think she was acting the whole time. I really didn't think it was sincere at all.
Really?
Yes.
Well, she did put on a good performance
She
then
put
because
on
I was convinced.
He was fooled.
Yeah.
And also, the fence incident finally happened. We were waiting all season
we were waiting
for
all
it,
season for the fence episode, the
and it
second to
happened.
last episode.
This man really
happened.
hopped an 8-foot fence and ran into the Portuguese wilderness, as Chris Harrison coins the term.
The Portuguese.
And this is crazy because he literally confessed his love for Cassie, but there's 2 girls left, and so
Right.
what's gonna happen with that?
There's
Like, how do we move on from that?
I feel bad for the final 2 girls because he was so torn up about this one girl leaving. I get he has feelings for all of them,
Right.
but he said, I love you. All the girls said, I love you. He was like, I'm just not that, like, there yet.
Right.
And then he jumped the fence and went to the Portuguese wilderness.
Did you guys see Chris Harrison though? After he jumped in, Chris Harrison was like, "This is my moment
Literally
to shine." He
sprinting
like ran
after
over, and was
him.
like, "Did you guys just see that?" We're like, "Chris, we all just saw that." Like,
Right.
So I'm just kind of dying to know how it's going to happen because it's either going to be super awkward or he's going to have to like figure out something to say to these women.
Yeah.
Because it's not looking good.
Well, I wonder if the women even know, you know?
I feel like they have to know
Yeah.
at this
I
point.
mean, he's like missing.
like,
Well, he was back for the tell-all, so he wasn't
so they
missing that
found
long.
him.
Yeah.
That we know. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to find out what happens.
Okay.
I don't watch The Bachelor, but I feel like recently I've been hearing about all these like whack situations like that happening.
It's a bunch
Yeah.
of characters on a TV show. It's
Yeah,
pretty great. It's pretty great.
it's all fake.
Well,
So-
in other news, I don't know if you guys knew, but Taylor Swift is actually turning 30 at the end of this month. At the end of this year,
Right.
which is crazy. I feel like she was just 21.
Yeah, I didn't know
I
she was
know.
this old.
Yeah, she's getting old.
Crazy.
But she had an interview with Elle, and she talked about 30 things that she learned before turning 30. And some of the things that she threw in there were really interesting and kind of took me aback. Like one of them was that she admitted to using Sharpie as eyeliner, which is like so
I feel like
weird.
that's dangerous. Some little kid's gonna be like, "Oh, Taylor Swift
Right,
is using
yeah.
Sharpie
Yeah,
as eyeliner. I'm gonna do it
It's
too."
being quirky and transparent, so we love it at the same time.
And then another fact that she threw in there was that being sweet to everyone doesn't always make you come out on top at the end, because as you guys know, Kim and Kanye earlier this year, and she talked a little bit about the bullying that she suffered through that, but I was just very surprised to see that she would include that, because I feel like that's something of the past now, and to just see her bring it back up is kind of interesting.
I wonder if like the bullying has happened since like the Kanye incident where she jumped on the
true.
stage and was like, "Beyonce is the greatest artist of all time."
Yeah.
Like I wonder if she's talking about that incident with like Kim and Kanye or like
I think she's
everything.
Maybe her like
Definitely
reputation
more.
era, and like
Yeah.
it's okay to not be nice and a
Right.
sweet pop star anymore. You can be a bad girl and
I
like.
feel
Right.
like behind it all, she's still a little salty. It's just
Yeah.
like,
For sure.
So
Yikes.
what do you have for us?
So speaking of Kim and Kanye, Kylie Jenner was named by Forbes the youngest self-made billionaire.
Oh, right.
And so she's 21, which is wild because she's like our age and a billionaire, but different story. But there's actually a lot of backlash because people are saying she's not self-made because she's a
Right.
Kardashian, you know, she was on the show, just who her parents are. And it's funny because dictionary.com actually
saw
tweeted
that.
out,
Dictionary.com
they tweeted
tweeted
out the
out.
definition of self-made, and it was super shady. But Oprah was also on that list, so a lot of people are saying, well, Oprah came from a poor
Oprah's
family.
self-made.
Yeah, like she is self-made, and there's just all these people responding saying Kylie Jenner's not self-made, but she actually responded and said, my parents cut off my finances from them when I was 15. But you know, there's all this back and forth, so nobody
Right.
really knows. Is she self-made? Is she
She's
not?
not. She's
No way.
she's not.
you can't
self-made.
compare Oprah and the Kardashians. So
You
like,
can.
That's just
Have
so
you read
unfair.
Oprah's story? Like she
Yeah.
came from
That's
nothing.
Literally
two completely
nothing.
different things.
But like, I feel like calling her self-made, it's telling you, like, kids, like, you can be brought into a wealthy family and you can earn millions from that, like,
Right.
I feel like that's
or billions.
That's so controversial though, because for the Kardashians, their big selling point is their beauty, and
Right.
so you can't compete with that. You
Yeah.
know, like you can't be saying that. So
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because
That's
all of her
interesting.
money came from Kylie Cosmetics.
Yeah.
Right.
Literally. Yeah.
And even if her parents did cut off her finances, like she still had the platform and the
TV
resources.
show.
Yeah,
The
the
TV
show.
She had everything.
That was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in other news, Wendy Williams is back from her 2-week break that turned into 2 months. She said she was away for health problems and like a fracture in her shoulder, but her audience was complaining that she didn't share enough about why she was gone and about her personal life on the show, and they wanted more. In my opinion, it's her life. Like, she can share whatever she wants, but at the same, she spills everyone else's
That's what I'm
tea.
saying. Like, she's not immune from that. Like,
She's not immune from it, but it is her own show, and like that is her personal life, and she
That's
might
true.
like the topics like her marriage. I don't think she would want to talk about her
Right.
marriage to
Right.
like the world, you know.
Yeah.
But
Definitely. And I saw that the other day she talked a little bit about her drug addiction, which she hasn't really mentioned lately. But she did say, like, I'm a walking drug addict, and that's really unfortunate that, you know, at stupid points in my life I did this and now it's affecting me every single day. And so in that aspect, I think it was really brave of her to bring that up and talk about it. But honestly, I am really curious about what
Yeah,
happened in the
everyone's
last 2 months.
Yeah. I agree with you though. Like it's her personal life.
right,
She can do whatever she wants with it.
right.
I mean, that's the most vulnerable we've seen her, right? Like,
Yeah,
I've never
definitely.
really heard any personal details about it, so it's really interesting.
Right. Well, next up, Avery and Christina are in our social corner. What do you guys have for us?
Hey y'all, welcome to Social Corner. I'm Avery here with Christina, and today we'll be commemorating actor Luke Perry.
It is
Christina.
such a sad time for me. I think he is one of the best out there. He is in the longest running show, Beverly Hills 90210. That he is
The classic one.
the
Yeah.
very classic one.
Yeah.
Oh, he is such a snack. I'm so sad he's gone, but he has done so much in his life. So we are here to commemorate him and everything that he has done. So today he is also known for playing Archie's father in the CW hit series
Fred, and this
Riverdale.
is actually where Fred, this is actually where I knew him from. I honestly I know our generation's 90210, but I didn't really know, you know, theirs, the older one. So it was very like taking back, and he's like the foundation of this of Riverdale. Like
No,
he
he is.
grounds this one, and so it's so sad because I love seeing Archie's dad. Like he's one of my favorite characters.
I know, I enjoyed, especially the first 2 seasons that I was watching. I don't have the CW, so I haven't
Yeah.
been able to keep up on the
Netflix.
3rd season on Netflix. Yes, I can't wait for it to come
I
out.
know.
But he was definitely one of the biggest characters on
I
the
know.
show, I feel.
And he even looks good in wrinkles. I mean, what the
I
heck is
know.
that about?
I know, it's so...
And Luke Perry, his name and his look, he just looks like a good, like scruffy country singer.
yes, no, definitely.
Well, yes, and then 2 of his, co-stars have commemorated him on social media, and it's just really nice. Lily Reinhart, who plays Betty Cooper, and then the one and only Leonardo.
I know, I was shocked. I didn't know they worked together before, so that was really cool to see.
I know. Well, that is all the time we have for now. Next up, we discuss the Jordan Woods situation. Don't go anywhere.
This week's Celebrity Oh No No. R. Kelly has been arrested for the 2nd time in the past 2 weeks. This follows the airing of his first interview after being arrested 2 weeks ago. The interview with Gayle King on CBS this morning involved Kelly interrupting and talking over her. According to a spokesperson, Kelly is in custody for the 2nd time due to unpaid child support. In his previous arrest, Kelly was accused with multiple sexual abuse allegations and charged with 10 accounts. In the interview with King, Kelly says, quote, "I'm very tired of all these lies," end quote. Kelly's next court date is scheduled for March 13th. That's it for this week's Celebrity Oh No No.
Welcome back, ETalkers. I'm here with Brianna, Avery, and Danielle to analyze the Jordan Woods situation. All right, y'all, I know that each of you have a lot to say, so I'm gonna let y'all dish.
I don't know about you guys, but I've been living and breathing this whole controversy this past week. Like,
Yeah.
that's literally all my news.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
just
over
like,
it.
Really? Yeah.
Listen. First of all, is it analyzing or is it just straight picking this girl apart? I feel
I
bad for her.
agree.
I feel bad for her. I will give it to her. And, you know, somehow the Smiths just got involved. You know, now Jada Pinkett
because
Smith
they're
is
her aunt and
relevant.
uncle.
Yeah. Well, aunt and uncle, you're right. But now her show is relevant.
It's been relevant though.
So,
it's just relevant with what community? Because the thing, here's my
true.
whole thing about the Jordan Woods situation, right? So we talk about Jordan Woods and how she's a homewrecker and all this other stuff. You know, her parents, her family are not coming out of the house. And Ariana Grande can come out with a song entitled Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored, and it's cute and it's pop culture. She can then go and steal Big Sean from Gene Aiko, and then it's still cute and it's still relevant. So why is it that we're picking apart this young black woman? Is it speaking on the bigger systematic issues of the day, or are we really picking her apart because it's the Jenners and the Kardashians?
I think it's picking it apart because I think they're picking it apart because, first of all, it's the Kardashians. Right. And it's Khloe Kardashian, who has been through 2 ringers with Lamar Odom and now Tristan Thompson. And the fact that it was someone who they considered family, I don't think it had anything to do with the fact.
I think the reason why they're picking her apart.
Chloe's with an African American man. I don't think it has anything to do. Her baby is African American.
That's not necessarily it. I think the reason why America picked her apart is because everyone's like, you had one job. You had one job. But like, and we didn't know any of the details. All we heard was the headlines. But after hearing her, you know, like her red table
I'll
talk,
give it to her.
I'm like,
I'll give it to her.
Oh my God, like I completely jumped the gun. Like I completely support Jordan. I think it was born way out of proportion.
Definitely.
I think Khloe should have handled it completely differently.
I didn't believe it.
And
I
like,
didn't
it should
believe
have
it.
been like behind closed doors and say like what you did hurt me, but like
I did not have to put you on blast on every single platform. And also, if we're on the topic of Khloe, why is she still with this man? Like,
no,
I think on the low key, I think they were broken up a while.
Yeah.
So if they were broken up a while ago, then why are we tearing her apart?
That's even another thing on the Red Table Talk. Jordan even said her ex-man. So they were already broken up. But like, still it's wrong that she went over there, which she admitted that it was wrong.
No,
but she can
100%.
acknowledge her fault, and that's the whole thing that I loved about the Red Table Talk, is that it wasn't like her playing the victim. She was saying, I am grown, I knew what I was going into. I didn't think about what I was going into, but I knew, like, okay, I probably shouldn't have done this.
Well, the thing is every girl has that moment when it feels good to be bad, it feels good to be secret, and
But
it feels
she
good
wasn't
to be
being bad or
wanted.
secret.
It
And
feels good to be
did you
wanted.
watch it? Did
when
you watch
feel
the
that,
talk?
you're like, ooh, like, let's get into this.
But
No matter who it is.
it wasn't like that at all. She went
boundaries.
to an after party. Did you watch the Red Table Talk?
Yes, I watched the Red Table Talk.
So like she went to an after party.
You know she prepared for that. You know she had media training
That's
for that.
true. It did
She
seem like
prepared.
that. It did seem like that.
And the questions she was given were feeding in for her to give a better answer. You know what I mean? Like her questions that she was given.
So she was actually more prepared rather than her being spat at and made out to be the made out to be the villain.
No, she was just like she had the ability to be articulate with her, and whether I completely am on her. I'm not completely on her side. I think the entire situation, both sides could have handled the entire thing better.
Yeah.
And she had one job to stick by Kylie Jenner and babysit Stormy. So like she shouldn't have been.
But that's
at his
like
house.
mammifying her though.
Yeah, and also she's 21. I know
Mammifying? Do you not know what a
Yeah,
mammy is?
I know what mammifying is. I'm just saying,
But,
like who she is in pop culture.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's a model of good American. Like, look at where she is and look at what she did. Yes, she completely has like the right to have done what she did, and like so what, she made the mistake.
Well,
She should have
regardless,
been erased,
it was a fiery discussion, and
was.
I'm glad we all have strong opinions, but that's all the time we have for now. Up next, Cammie shows us how to keep our skin healthy.
Hey ETalkers, I'm Cammie here with Ariana, and today I will give you some tips to have your skin looking better than ever. So I'm going to start with my daily skincare routine. So I want to stress how important it is to wash your face in the morning and right before you go to bed at night, because you need to get like all that dirt off of your face. And I love CeraVe. This is my favorite cleanser, but it's kind of different for everyone. It took me a really long time to find like that one cleanser. I was doing Neutrogena, Cetaphil, so like you kind of just have to like test things out. Yeah. And then if I have like a pimple here or there, I'll put like Oxy or like a store brand like spot treatment and just kind of like zap that away. Otherwise, like my dermatologist like prescribes me stuff, which I'm sure everyone else's can. And then also, this is my favorite, Bionic. It's Neostrata, and basically it has has like glycolic acid in it, so it's really good for your collagens, and it just makes your skin really healthy.
Yeah, it's
so
so
yeah.
good.
So what do you do for your skin?
Like, I don't do a lot of products. I really like Clinique face wash, but I try to stick to more natural stuff. So like if I get a pimple, I'll do like tea bags. That's so great. Or like face mask of oatmeal and sugar. I try to stay with the natural stuff because I just feel like my skin is very sensitive and it can get irritated really quickly, but that's just kind of what I do.
Yeah. Okay, well that's great. So next up, Ethan shows us how to make delicious chocolate mousse. You don't want to miss this.
What's up, ETalkers? Ethan here, and welcome back to the ETalk Kitchen. Today we're going to be making chocolate mousse with only 3 ingredients so you can be fancy on a budget. The 3 ingredients are going to be milk, marshmallows, and chocolate chips. All right, so you're going to pour half a cup of milk into the pot, and then you're going to throw all of your marshmallows in there. And then when they get hot, oh goodness, you're going to mix these together. And eventually it's going to all melt down into one frothy mixture. Once the mixture is ready, you're going to take it off of the stove, and then you're going to just pour it into your bowl of chocolate. And mix the chocolate and the mixture together until it is all chocolate. So once it's all mixed together, you're going to just pour them into any form of cups or storage that you have. You're going to put this in the fridge for an hour and a half. All right, so once they set, they're basically done, but you can do whatever you want to make them all nice and more fancy. So I'm gonna add some whipped cream into mine. Oh goodness. And then you can even top it up with more chocolate chips, even though there's a lot of chocolate in there already, but I love chocolate, so I'm gonna add a lot more. All right, now it's time for the taste test. That's really good. It's very thick, and it's also really light at the same time because of the whipped cream. Oh my goodness, really good.
Hey ETalkers, today I'm here with Cami and Avery to play a game on our favorite Kardashian lines.
Okay, so I'm going to read a couple Kardashian lines, and when you think you know the answer, you're going to raise your ETalk card.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Honey, would you put a bumper sticker on a Bentley?
Kim.
Yes. You can say a lot of things about me, but you cannot say I don't work hard. I don't sing, I don't dance, I don't act, but I am not lazy.
That's also Kim?
Yeah, oh my gosh, you're good at this.
I watch them, you know. Okay, this is one of my favorite ones. I'm not gonna go eat at a restaurant like a peasant.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you want a
as
hint?
much as I thought. Yeah, read a
Okay,
hint.
it's a guy.
Oh, Scott?
Yeah.
I could see him saying something like that.
I know, typical, right? Okay, you were in jail for 45 minutes. Seriously, get over yourself.
Oh gosh, that's funny,
Was
but
it Chris?
No.
Chloe?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're good at that.
I just guessed on that one.
You are good at this. Okay, this one might be a little harder. My way is the best way.
My way's the best
I feel like any one of them could have said that.
They definitely
Yeah,
could have.
that's a general
hard
one. Okay, that one was Courtney.
Oh.
Yeah.
I could see her saying that.
I
Yeah,
know, me too. Okay, I love dogs, I love pets, but like from afar.
Kim?
Yeah. Which I'm actually kind of surprised about because she like has kids now.
But she has a little dog too.
Really? Oh
I
my
think
gosh.
like
So
her and
that's so
Courtney.
weird that she like said that.
I
Yeah.
feel like the rest of them like love dogs besides her.
Yeah, that is
she
true.
just doesn't seem as into it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, someone sent us a free yoga membership. And then the response, I want you to guess both of these.
Okay.
The response is, thank God you would have never been able to afford it.
I know this episode. Okay, Courtney said it, like said the first part, and then Scott said the other part, right?
Kim said the first part,
Okay,
but
but
you were
Scott said
close.
the other part.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah, that
funny,
one's
that's
like a
funny.
famous one going
Yeah.
through like Twitter and
Really?
stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Okay, Kim, would you stop taking pictures of yourself? Your sister is going to jail.
Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. That's like a long,
That's
long
another
time
Yeah,
ago.
that's an old episode.
Wow.
Okay, we got a couple more.
Okay.
There's a lot of baggage that comes along with our family, but it's like Louis Vuitton baggage.
Kim?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you know all of them.
Just a guess.
Okay. I've always been into being ultra rich. That one's a little harder.
I mean, I feel like Courtney would say that.
Kylie?
No?
Mm-mm. No, neither.
Chris?
Nope.
Kim?
No. It's someone that you guys have guessed before.
Scott?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense, yeah.
Okay, there's two more. I sit there in class and I don't know anything, and it makes me feel so dumb.
Kendall.
No, you're close.
Kylie.
Kylie?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, all right. So before we go on with the next one, which
Okay.
one is your favorite Kardashian line so far that we've done?
I think I like the second one we did with Kim.
The you can say a lot of things about me, but you cannot say I don't work hard, that one?
Yeah.
It's so funny that she like called herself out. It was like, I don't sing, I don't act, I have no talent, but I work hard.
But yeah, but like it's true. I mean, like
That's
people
what everyone
like,
says about them.
yeah,
too. Yeah.
they do work hard, you know.
All right, last one. I had it all and then I met Chris.
Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was the only one who like.
All right, thank you so much for playing. Up next, Brianna and Reese give us the latest updates on music. Stay tuned.
Hey Talkers, and welcome to Music Corner. I'm Brianna here with Reese, and we are ready to talk about what's going on in the music world.
Okay, so sadly this week, Janice Riemann from The Voice 2017, she was on Team Miley. She passed away. She was a survivor of cervical cancer.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, so her season was just like very empowering. Everyone's rooting for her. She made it to like the top 11.
Oh, that's
and
amazing.
Her and Miley were so close. And then on March 2nd, she passed away from like a rare case of like pneumonia, and then she had blood clots.
Oh my gosh.
And so this past weekend on Instagram, Miley has just been like posting constantly about her, and she's been posting how like special Janice was and how everyone around her could just like feel her energy. And she posted videos of them singing because she was so good. Like I was rooting for her.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
I'm not really into The Voice, but I mean, I really love when celebrities like come behind, you know, like their fans especially, because it really just kind of humanizes them a little bit. But speaking of fans and celebrities, I want to tell you about Aretha Franklin, our girl, Queen of Soul. She passed away.
Rest in peace.
In 2018. Well, apparently, the IRS is going to be investigating her because.
Yeah, I heard.
So essentially, what happened was they think that someone stole $180,000 for her right before her
That's
death.
a lot of money.
And her like close family, her circle, was telling everybody that like she left a lot of uncashed checks laying around. But I mean, if I was Aretha Franklin and I had that much money, I would leave my checks laying around too. But so yeah, apparently they're investigating her.
Oh, wow.
So next up, we're all here to talk about the Live Under the Oaks. Move closer.
Hey Talkers, today I'm here with Megan McCann to tell us about the Live Under the Oaks event. So hi, how are you doing?
I'm all right, how are you?
I'm good. So what is this event? What is the reasoning for us?
So Live Under the Oaks is basically going to be a collaboration between the Neighborhood Association and Limelight Records, which is the on-campus record label. It's totally student-run, and we usually host a showcase every semester. So this is going to act as our spring showcase to feature all of our artists on our lineup.
And why should people come out to this event?
This is a great event to come out to if you're a music lover of any kind. These are all local artists who are all Elon students, and they are so phenomenally talented. I love working with them.
So, like, you said there's a bunch of artists. What type of music is it? Does it range, or is it the same type?
We have some people that do kind of like singer-songwriter folk stuff, and then all the way to people that do DJs. So DJ sets, so it's going to be really sick. We're going to have some people that have some really lively, awesome stuff, some full bands, some solos, people that are able to play piano and keyboard.
Right.
And ukulele, the works.
Where and when is this event?
This is happening on this Saturday, March 9th. It's going to be from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. because we're expecting a little rain towards the afternoon, so we're moving the setup. And there's going to be a bunch of food, and it's just going to be a cool time to hang out for everyone. And it's also going to be Fellows Weekend.
Right.
So new students are going to be here, so we got to show them how we do music.
Right. So as president, how have you prepared for this event? What was your role?
I was just basically helping coordinate with some of the Neighborhood Association, and then I work with my whole team of execs. We've got 5 different VPs that are fabulous at what they do, and then we pass it all down to the artists and their teams, coordinate who's going to be playing, do all of the advertising, and then the artist teams, they separately advertise. So it's a whole trickle-down system. It's a big group effort.
What other Limelight events should we look forward to?
We usually have events at Tangent. They happen on Wednesday, and it's really awesome. Tangent allows for live artists, and then they have one special secret menu item. So Tangent Bar Night.
Thank you. That's all the time we have for tonight. Thanks for tuning in tonight's episode. Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Until next time, this is ETalk.